Hi everyone, welcome to another Latitude Motorhomes tour video. We have an Element 27 here, so it's a 2026 model. You'll see all the colours and stuff in it. So we're heading out the door. So the Element 27 is based on the Iveco daily 7.2 tonne GVM truck. And what that means it's got the heavy duty chassis, bigger axles, bigger wheels and tyres and things versus the 50C and the 45C models. So it's a good thing. We also get the higher output engine with 210 horsepower, all the option packs, airbag suspension, lane departure warning, radar cruise, tyre monitoring, Apple CarPlay, comfort seats, etc, etc. There's all this stuff there, diff lock as well, which is nice. So definitely all our options we can get from Iveco with that, and it's a great truck to start with. So we have the fuel filler here, just for the diesel. So you've got 100 litre fuel tank on there, AdBlue on the other side. Down in this blocker here we have the generator fuel tank, so about 33 to 34 litres there, and there's a gauge inside on the Marine gauge cluster. So the generator is a Dometic TEC generator, so it's plenty to charge your batteries. You can run your air conditioner and stuff like that. But with the amount of solar on the roof now, you really don't need that. So we're up to 6 210 watt panels now, so what even is that now? 1300 and something watts. It's very impressive, so it's getting better and better, the solar. We've got the double entry step here, so this is electric. It will pack itself up if you have forgotten to pack it away when you go to drive off, so that's a nice thing. Some little cuppy holes down here as well. These are tubes here for umbrellas, so umbrella holders there. Diesel heater intake there as well. You can see the gas detector, so we'll go inside after we walk around the outside. So got the nice colour change graphics here. Aquamarine, that one's called. So it goes from like a really nice blue to green, very clean colour transition. It's really good. Very shiny, this one too. So it's had the graphene protective coating applied, which we do here. Right, get some outside storage. So plenty of storage on the Latitude models, whichever one you buy. We try and make it as accessible as possible. So you can see here some bits and pieces that come with the motor. So we've got the solar screens, the solid hose, freshwater hose, power lead. There's some bits that come with the Starlink. So we actually provide the standard power supply with the Starlink, but we provide a 12 volt one so that it can be controlled through the Redarc app and the screens and stuff. So your towing setup, tow bar standard. You will find, if you look through the specs, that pretty much everything's standard on these motorhomes. We like to be at the top end of what you can buy, so part of that is basically giving you everything you can kind of think of. So outside we've got 32-inch TV. So again, proper brand names. This is a Samsung TV, rather than some of those cheaper models out that you see people use with a remote holder there and the beautiful holder there for it. There's a power point under there. That storage area will actually fit a couple of different barbecues, so I've seen some people saw all kinds of things down there, but that's nice. Really good viewing angle from outside. It's protected as well, so it's under your awning. The awning, which we can see there, is the Carrera by Colorado. It's got the Bluetooth module, the app on your phone, as well as the motion sensor. So if it does get a bit windy when it's out, it can pack itself away. You can see I've got some of the outside lights on. So there's lights all the way around the outside of the vehicle, and they're broken up into a series of circuits. So you can control them, not quite individually, but in groups. So that works really well. All the silver locks, so these ones down here, and these have all got electronic locking too, so one push of a button and they'll all lock, which is nice. Fold down table. We have gas bottles, so these are on a slide as well. That just slides out, which makes it easier for you to change them over, which is good. You don't use a lot of gas anymore because we have the induction cooktop. Really, it's just there for your continuous gas hot water, and then the gas bayonet point is there. So if you do have a barbecue, the gas bayonet point standard. So even if you've got a Weber or something like that you take with you, plug it into that. Okay, battery setup. So we have two 300 amp hour inner drive batteries. We have the Redarc 3 kilowatt inverter and the Redarc 100 charging unit. So decent size system, so 600 amp hours. And as I said, well over 1200 watts now solar on the roof, which is cool. 1300 watts solar on the roof, so definitely a lot of fun on there. We've got the bumper bars. This is actually made out of aluminium and then painted. The lower section is all painted, and then obviously it matches with all that. Spare tyre on the back for easy access. hard cover as well, standard, tow bar standard, continuous water system. You'll see the little cameras and stuff, and there's some more lights, so they're all around. I'm hoping that we get through this before it starts to rain, because it's starting to sprinkle now, which is fun. Underneath you have 305 litres of fresh water, 90 litres of grey water as well, so that works really well. You got your little outlet down here, that's the exhaust for the generator, so we keep that as far away from the camping area as possible and well outside of your slide out area. Water filler, town pressure, power inlet, and then under here you have the grey water outlet as well. So all the service hookups are on this side at this corner, so that's very practical. And here you have the toilet access. So depending on the model toilet, there'll be an actual cutout here. So these guys have got the composting Ogo toilet, which is nice, but we still keep this little storage area whether you get whatever model toilet them or, because it's a good little spot to keep some things. Got some more power gear down here. So some of your fuse holders and stuff, 240 volt control box. There's a bit of space there. I think this is a good spot to keep maybe your power lead and a few tools and bits and pieces. That's good. You got your generator down there. You can see your leather leads and stuff there as well. So nice big slide out. 4.5 metre slide out on these. Very, very robust design. They extend 600, which is perfect in the way layouts work, because then there's no step ups inside. It all works really nice. You get your underbed. So keen-eyed viewers will notice that that locker is a bit smaller than normal. And the underbed storage is a bit smaller than normal. And they've had us design, and we can do this for you, one of the special like medical type lift beds. So we designed a new bed base for them, which is the bed base a lot thicker, so you lose a bit of storage, but obviously the health benefits if you require that are pretty good. More storage in the lounge, making this up, and that's right through in there. And then as well as that, under the slide out there. So, and I mentioned this a lot, but the fact that these lockers under here, we've got the slide out and we can access them that easily. So, and there's no load restrictions on there. We literally, from an engineering perspective, we can't actually imagine anything people would ever think of putting in there to overload those. So 3mm aluminium, fully supported on a powder coated steel frame. Very robust. The main frame of the motorhome is aluminium. The base frame of the slide out is steel. And then we have a chrome moly steel tube roll bar that's integrated into the cabin itself. So where all the structures cut out on all motorhomes in the back of the cab, we actually implement a chrome moly steel roll bar back in there. As far as we know, we're the only people that do that. So it's making sure we're well above any regulations around safety, which is good. All right, let's go inside and have a look. So people that watch these a bit know that I love the green colour, the rainforest or forest green it's called, for the cabinets, which is cool. Then they've mixed that with the alabaster white and the Carrera marble benchtop and platinum splashback. And I can't remember what the leather was from, but it's from the Ambassador range, and it's a slightly different grey. So any of you that have picked colours and there's actually quite a bit of personalisation you can do. So even if you see this one and absolutely love it, you can tweak it a little bit just to make it your own. So you could bring in some screenshots of this exact video and say, Ben, I want it to look like this, but let's make it ours. We could tweak the bench top a bit, tweak the leather a bit, or the flooring, and make it your own. So induction cooktop, you've got your full-size oven combo. These are an air fryer as well, which is good. Microwave, grill, oven, and air fryer all in one. Again, always high-end equipment, no shortcuts in what we do. Blum Allegra box drawers, so beautiful. Under and out runners, you're not looking at anything, nothing ugly, all beautiful, all really well built too. So, and the durability of these now, we've been building this for nearly 10 years and we've not replaced a single runner, a single cabinet lock, a single hinge, so it's a good testament. We've actually got 2 used motorhomes here at the moment for sale. We've got an Element 27 and a Cobalt, which has just arrived. So you can see, if you come and look at those, you'll see they're basically like brand new still. which is good if you're interested in something used, because you're on the wait or you save a few dollars compared to new. Just reach out, ring the office or comment to all that. There will be a video. I'll do some videos of both of those shortly, just to give some information on those ones. Very nice. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, the new fridges are good. So we've done a couple now with this model fridge. So Dometic did an upgrade, basically the same size as the previous gen, but you can now open it from either side. So that is helpful. These have always been a good fridge. Very nice. I've only had it on for a little while. It's already very, very cold. So that's good. Nice big lounge. This table does go up and down and pivots as well, which is handy. Lots of A cupboard space. And again, all soft close, all top of the range hardware. You've got the Dometic windows, the deluxe model windows. So these got the blind at the bottom, which pulls up, and the fly screen at the top, which comes down. All integrated with a nice pelmet and stuff under there too. Back over to the kitchen. You got your range hood built in, all integrated really nicely into the cabinetry. Look at that, absolutely spectacular. Really nice. And again, soft close, beautiful. The TV, I wonder if I can do this with one hand. It does come out. So, there we go. So you've got really good viewing there. And that whole bracket and lock mechanism is designed so that you just click it back into place and you can drive safely. So that's a good thing. 2 clicks, that's all it takes. So beautiful. Now this one, as I said, it's this higher bed, so it's a bit hard to tell, but it's an adjuster bed. So we've had to create a lower base. We've ended up with drawers underneath, so although they lose a bit of space overall, it's still quite practical. And we've got some big drawers here, which is pretty good. And another one on the other side, and you still got a little bit of access from outside, so it works out all right. And if that's a priority for you, that's all very doable. More cupboard space under here. You got your Fusion Audio stereo head unit again, top of the range. So it's got multi-zone, so you got the inside and outside zone. You've got the wardrobes, which is nice. More cupboard space and more drawers. And if you go to the bathroom, you can see they've got the composting toilet. So this is the Iveco. I think in the composting toilets, this is probably the right choice. We've fitted a couple of glasanas now as well, which is the plastic bag type one, which is a bit of a goer. Standard in this one, we still have the cassette type toilet, but I can see more and more people doing one of these, so that's, that works. Got the washing machine here, so 3.3 kilo washer, all built in. Just set it, turn it on, and close that around. I like it. More cupboard space, more drawers, all the bits and pieces to go to the toilet. Access to your hot water if you ever needed to. And there's a power point down there for the washing machine. In the shower. It's always hard to get a feel for just how roomy these showers are. I know when people come in, they always kind of comment that they didn't realise exactly how big that was going to be. So, and this does block off here too, so we've got privacy in the bathroom, which is nice. Okay. That's going to be about it. We didn't really go through the... Oh, we'll go have a look at the screens. So we've got 2 Redarc screens. There's also an app on your phone for this, so you can control various things from here. We've got the turn things on and off. We're calibrating the batteries at the moment. I'm just doing that one more time before it goes out. You can dim your lights up and down. You can see how much solar charge and stuff's going in. So at the moment, even in the cloudy weather, we've got nearly 25 amps of charge going in, which is a real testament to the solar system and the Redarc control gear there as well. So that's nice. I like this gear. Yeah, it's very cloudy outside. I'm getting 25 amps, so that's good. And we also have you've got the generator control here. Got the other Redarc screen. Slide that in and out. Heater control, and then our gauges for the fresh grey and genset tanks. So yeah, nice and accurate, all calibrated and stuff. So all right, guys, that's hopefully I didn't rush too much. I was a bit worried about the weather, but it looks like it's held out. Good colour scheme. Nice bedspread too, I like that. If you've got any questions, you can comment, reach out, call, DM, all the various things, even if you just want to comment under the video. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. That helps us get more reach and ensures that you get updates on videos and stuff as they come out if you just like to see it. We've got a few fans that, you know, might not be in the market for a little while on a motorhome, or maybe you're overseas and just like seeing what we do in Australia at the top end. So anyway, thanks again. Ben from Latitude Motorhomes here. See you in the next video.